Okay, today we are looking at section 1.2, which is core concepts in the book. It also looks at a lot of important vocabulary that we'll use throughout the semester or that's important for introductory statistics. So one thing that we define is descriptive statistics, which is just as it sounds. It simply describes a group. So the description could be given either in numeric summaries or in graphical displays. So descriptive statistics, and at its root is describe, and that's all that you do is just describe. The other term that we have is inferential statistics, which again is just as it sounds. You are making an inference. So with inferential statistics, you will be taking information from a small group and using that information to infer about a larger group. So referring to the small group and large group, the large group would be your population, and then you'll use some sampling technique to get a sample, which is the small group. So the large group is a population, the small group is the sample. So a population could be anything. It's just the whole group or the entire group or everyone that you're interested in. So for example, your population could be perhaps the state of Michigan, and then through some sampling effort, you could create a smaller group or a sample, perhaps just the city of Grand Rapids. So the key terms for population would be all, whole, or entire, some synonym of that, whereas a sample would be part or some, or just a smaller portion of the population. When you think about ways to describe a population and a sample, values that refer specifically to the population are called parameters, and values that refer to a sample are called a statistic. So the easiest way to remember that is that the P's go together. So parameters refer to populations, and then statistics refer to samples. So the S's go together there. Now, the last time we looked at section 1.1, we looked at data and we looked at different variables. So variables, remember, are the columns of a data set, and they're the pieces of information that you have that you're interested in. We can also describe variables as either quantitative or categorical. Now, those are broader terms. There are actually different types of quantitative variables and different types of categorical variables. However, here we're just going to look at very simply quantitative and categorical. So quantitative data is going to be numbers that have units connected to it. So in this data set, age is going to be quantitative because it's age and number of years. So you have both units and you can have an average calculated for it. And then all the way over here we have income, which is a numeric measurement, so that also would be described as quantitative. When you look at categorical, it's going to be a group or category name. So for this data set, we have categorical would be sex, so a male or female. Then you have year, which is going to be junior, freshman, graduate, sophomore. And then you also have, for a categorical variable, your opinion on the gun law. So it's called categorical because it's going to be the group or category that you fit into. So these are some important concepts that we have for statistics, and specifically introductory statistics, looking at the different groups and how we describe them, and also different types of variables and how we would separate them out.